Hi, welcome to Yoga Wild. My name is Liza and I use the pronouns she, her. This class is part of Wild in Washington in Bellingham. We're actually filming from the traditional territory of the Coast Salish people, specifically the ancestral lands of the Mammosi, Samish, Lummi, and Nooksack tribes. We're at Woodstock Farm, which was a rural estate for many decades, and recently, in 2004, was purchased by the City of Bellingham Parks. It's a park that receives not quite enough funding to maintain all the various buildings and trails. And so actually there's a conservancy formed of volunteers, Woodstock Farm Conservancy, and a lot of the park improvements and maintenance that you see here is done by volunteers. It's a park really worth coming and exploring sometime if you're ever in the area. During our practice, I will be drawing inspiration from trees. So to make that a little bit more real, I would invite you to find a spot outside where you can be beside or in view of a tree and practice there. Modern Western societies like ours tend to have a relationship with nature that is one of taking a lot. So often we are either extracting resources or getting something from nature that's to our benefit, or modifying nature for our benefit in this kind of taming of the natural world, as we would call it. And so we're in this relationship almost all the time where we are receiving something from nature and not giving back or even seeing how we're part of nature and how there's a responsibility to take care of nature for our own health and benefit. Nature abides by a law of reciprocity, and a really basic example or easy example that we can relate to is noticing bees. Bees go around, they visit flowers, and they take from flowers nectar to nourish themselves. And in exchange, they're collecting pollen. And as they visit other flowers, they're bringing that pollen and they're pollinating flowers. So they have this reciprocal relationship, and they're practicing that as they're taking from flowers, they are giving to flowers. And a way for us to come into relationship with our own reciprocal connection to nature is to simply consider our breath. When we breathe in, we take in oxygen, which trees produce. When we breathe out, we release carbon dioxide, which trees require. So all the time when we're breathing, we can consider that the in-breath represents this relationship that we have in taking something that trees produce. And every time we breathe out, it represents this relationship we have of releasing something that trees benefit from. So our breath, like the simple act of breathing, which we're doing all the time, kind of reflects this innate relationship of reciprocity with nature. As we move through this practice, I invite you to stay tethered to your breath and connected to that exchange of life force, that exchange of prana, that is something that links us and so many other living creatures on this planet to nature. So we'll start seated. Go ahead and find, if you're not there already, a comfortable seated position. Cross-legged is where I will start, but you could start kneeling. Close your eyes and settle into your space and into your body. And if you're practicing outside, I invite you to take a few moments just to acknowledge being outside, take in through your senses what you can hear from your space. And take in through your senses what you feel. And take in through your senses possibly what you can smell from where you are, and that might require you to breathe in through your nose a little deeper. You could exhale through your mouth. Do that a couple more times. Inhale through your nose deeply, breathing in your space. Open your mouth, exhale. I invite you to open your eyes and see around in your space just a little bit. Take it in through your eyes. And then extend both of your arms up into the sky. Inhale as you do. Take in oxygen. And as you exhale, release your right hand to the right. Reach your left arm up and over to the right. Pause here. Take another breath in as you reach sideways through your body. Soften as you exhale. We'll inhale, rise up through center, both arms into the sky. And as you exhale, left hand to the left, and the right arm will reach up and over, side stretch. Press into your right sitting bone as you reach. Take an inhalation here. Stay as you exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come back to the right. Reach up and over through the left side of your body. This time as you exhale, bring your left hand to catch outside of your right knee and then slide your right hand behind you. And you'll arrive into a twist. Press against your right fingertips, lift up through your spine, spread your collarbones, and turn your gaze back. Breathe in, breathe out. And to come out of the twist, inhale, reach your arms up and come out of the twist. Exhale, left hand to the left and the right arm reaches up and over. Exhale, right hand to left knee or thigh, and the left hand will slide behind. And you'll allow your arms to help prop you up and take that up through your heart. As you exhale, twist. Twist even through your neck, gazing back. And to come out, inhale, arms reach up, and we'll release from the twist. Exhale, side stretch to the right. So we're adding layers here. Exhale, left hand to right knee. Right hand behind, twist. This time, keep your left hand holding your right knee, lift your right arm up, and you'll just lean your body diagonally towards the front and left side of your space, or corner of your space. Inhale, look up. If you're in trees like I am, look up and appreciate the view there. And as you exhale, come back to your twist base. To come out, we'll inhale, arms reach up. And exhale to the left. Left hand lands, right arm reaches up and over. Exhale, right hand catches the left knee or thigh. Left hand slides behind, twist, inhale. Stay, exhale. Holding onto your left knee or thigh with your right hand. Pick up your left arm and lean your body diagonally forward to the right. Looking up as an invitation, especially I really invite you to look up if you're practicing beneath tree canopy. Breathe in. Exhale, come back to your twist base. Inhale, arms come up, untwist. Final layer here. Side stretch to the right, land to the right, stretch the left side body. Exhale, twist. Inhale in your twist. Exhale, deepen. Inhale. Keeping hold of your right knee, lift up, reach up as you lean to the left diagonally. Exhale, this time crisscross your arms. So your right hand will catch your left knee or thigh and your upper arms are wrapped. As you inhale, lift up into your back body. As you exhale, soften through the shoulders, gazes down. Inhale, arms will uncross as they reach into the sky. And then exhale, land your left hand to the left, side stretch from the right. Inhale. Exhale, right hand to left knee, left hand slides behind, sit tall, and twist as you exhale. Holding your left knee, pick up your left arm and find that diagonal lean forward to the right. Inhale. Exhale, crisscross your arms. Almost this rounding into the shoulders. Puff up your heart as you breathe in. Soften through the shoulders, exhale. Uncross your arms as you reach arms into the sky. Look up. Exhale, arms release down. From there, transition to bringing soles of feet together in Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet touch, hands can hold around the ankles. And as you hold around your ankles, sit up really tall through your body. Slide your arm bones down your back as you do and imagine this pull from the center of your heart. It's lifting you up. So you go really tall. Inhale. And now as you exhale, lean forward. just as far as feels nourishing to you in your body. So if you start to experience tension or pain in your low back, then that's a cue that comes from you, that is a cue to say, don't go so far. And so you can just lean a couple of inches. Some of us might lean further. I'm taking a few breaths here, feeling that connection, breath to nature. This reciprocal process, taking in what we need and releasing what trees need. Inhale, come up. Keep your left heel drawn in towards you. Extend your right leg forward to the side. Setting up for Janu Shirshasana. So the legs like this, almost as if we're in a seated tree pose. Hands will just come forward, shoulder distanced, and we'll lift up through the chest as we breathe in. Firm your right thigh muscle down. As you exhale, wander forward through your hands. Soften through the heart. Slide the arm bones back and down. Take a couple of breaths here. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, settle. Walk your right hand over to the right, so your arm will rest to the inside of your leg, palm turning up towards the sky. Left hand can come to your left shin, and you'll send your left shoulder blade onto your back. Next breath in, reach your left arm up towards the sky, maybe arc it over ear, making this side stretch through your left side body, extending it out through your arm. Take a breath in here. Stay as you exhale. Inhale, come up. Stargazer pose, press into your right foot, and as you do, firm up the thigh muscles. As you lift your pelvis into the sky, reach through your right arm up, back, and then we'll exhale, return the sitting bones to the ground, and we'll flow between these two shapes. So as you inhale, land your right arm, sweep your left arm over ear, and as you exhale, come all the way up, set your left palm on the ground behind you, Stargazer pose. Inhale, press down through your right foot, reach up through your right arm, and exhale, land again into your sitting bones. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, Janu Shirshasana, side stretch, seated. Exhale, come all the way up, press through your left palm, pick up your pelvis, lift your body. Exhale, come all the way down. And then bring both of your hands here to frame your right leg. Twist your torso so navel is aiming towards your right big toe. Take a breath in as you lift and lengthen. And as you exhale, bow over your right leg. So you can stay with your arms on either side. You could bring your hands to hold your foot. You could also bring your left hand to catch the pinky toe edge of your right foot and emphasize that twist. Firming the right thigh muscle down, breathing here. Inhale, coming up, and then exhale, second side. Extend your left leg, bring your right foot to touch your left inner thigh. Bring your hands in front of you to start about shoulder distance here. Arm bones drawing down and in. Lift up through your heart as you inhale. And as you exhale, walk your hands forward. Breathing here. Soaking up your space while you're in your practice, especially if you are practicing outside, experiencing not as distractions, but the sounds that come up in your space. If there's a bird in your space, you could even say, "Hello, friend," as a way to connect. From there, walk your left hand over to the left, turn open your palm. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Slide your right shoulder blade further onto your back. Option, reach your right arm over ear. Continuously, hi friend, firming the left thigh muscle down as you stretch through the side of your body. Inhale. Exhale, right hand comes to the ground, land. Inhale, Stargazer pose. Press through the sole of your left foot, lift your body up. Exhale, sitting bones return to the ground, back into Janu Shirshasana. So we flow between these two shapes. Inhale as the right arm reaches over. Exhale, set your right hand down, pick up your body. Exhale, landing down. Last time here. Stretch to the left. Inhale. Exhale, transition. Press into your right palm. Lift your body up. Exhale, come all the way down. And then turn over your left leg, frame it with your hands. Slide your arm bones back and down. Inhale, pull forward from the center of your heart. Exhale, bow over your left leg. Option, again, hands can stay as they are on either side, or hold your foot, or right hand could reach for the pinky toe side of your left foot. Emphasize that twist. Few rounds of breath. Connecting here and now. Begin to come up as you inhale. From there, we'll transition to downward facing dog. So go ahead and move through a hands and knees position. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Move around, a few rounds of breath here, so you could sway your hips side to side or pedal your heel bones. We were seated for a while, and even though we were stretching our legs, it's just really different to come into this pose. So taking a few moments to adjust and settle in and appreciate a different perspective. So from here, from downward facing dog, we're going to walk our feet forward to our hands, coming into a forward fold. As you arrive into your forward fold, take a deep bend into your knees so there's contact between your belly and your thighs, and you're not holding lots of tension in your low back. Let the crown of your head drop towards the ground, and then feel free to find either a gentle wiggle for your head or a little sway in your hips. Begin to press down through your feet, grounding into the big toe mounds, pinky toe mounds, heel bones. And you'll keep that grounding down quality. Round up your spine. So as you come up, press into your feet, lift your low belly, and think about stacking vertebra by vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. Shoulders roll up, back and down, and then the crown of the head rises. And I'll turn and face you. Stand in Tadasana on your mat. Mountain pose. Build a sturdiness through your body. Inhale, arms will sweep out to the sides and overhead. And then overhead, reach to catch your right arm with your left hand. With your inhalation, press into your feet, grow up through your body. And as you exhale, pull your right side body towards the left. We have a visitor. We have this friend that is practicing with us. From here, maintaining the pressing down into your feet, your thighs really strong. Lean your right shoulder blade back and look up. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, release your arms. Inhale, arms sweep outwards and up. Overhead this time, right hand catches left forearm. You'll frame your head, then press into your feet as you inhale, grow tall. As you exhale, side stretch from left to right. Maintain an even pressing down into your feet as you side stretch to the right. Next inhalation, slide your left shoulder blade back. Turn your gaze up. Press into your feet as you rise. Stand in center, release the arms at your sides. Inhale, arms sweep outwards and up. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips. Bow over your legs. And I'm turning back to face the top of my mat. You can stay in your forward fold. So from here, inhale, lift your spine halfway. Fingers could press from the ground or from your shin bones. As you exhale, forward fold, step your left foot about halfway back on your mat, so you're in a pyramid pose. Right knee could keep a micro bend, so it's a little less intensity for the hamstrings if yours are pretty tight, as mine are. Feet press down into the ground, and the right foot from heel bone back through your entire right leg. Draw back. Firm the muscles. Take an inhalation to lengthen through your spine, and an exhalation to drop out of the top of your head. Let the gaze drift back. Full breath in here. Stay as you exhale. Inhale, look forward. Bend your right knee a little bit more and hop your left foot back until you're in a runner's lunge. So it's a little longer stride, foot to foot. And you can move your hips a bit forward and back, just getting into your legs a bit here. And then we'll actually let the left knee come down, kneeling lunge. Untuck your left toes behind you, firm your inner thighs to midline, and hook your thumbs in front of you. Comb your fingers wide as you inhale. It's almost as if you are combing the sky with your fingers, turning your gaze up, drawing your arm bones back, saying peekaboo into the sky. Take a full breath in here. Take in what you need. And as you exhale, side stretch to the right. So lean your body towards the right. Inhale. Exhale, firm your inner thighs to center. Lift your shoulders back over your hips. Now side stretch to the left, and it'll feel really different to side stretch to the left with the right foot leading. Take a full breath in. Exhale, center. From there, release your hands to the ground. We'll come into Arda, Hanumanasana, or half splits. Send your pelvis back. You can heel toe or pick up your foot to give yourself a bit more space here to lengthen your right leg. Now pull from your right heel bone back through your leg as we did in pyramid pose. Firm your thigh muscle around the bone of your leg. And as you inhale, lift and lengthen. As you exhale, gentle bow, maintaining the muscle engaged. The muscle's engaged here. Couple of rounds of breath grounding into this pose. Slide your right foot back, plant it down, tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, and come up through a standing lunge. Rise up through your body, shoulders come over hips, arms into the sky. Take a full breath in here. And as you exhale, open through warrior two, widen across your arms. And you can adjust your feet a little bit here as you come into position. Wrap your outer right hip back and in, and allow your sitting bones to drop down. Take a full breath in. Exhale, come into side angle. Right forearm can land on top of thigh or clasp around your ankle. Left arm can reach up towards the sky or reach over ear. Inhale. Stay as you exhale. From here, bring both of your hands to the ground. So you'll find this diagonal reach through your spine. Hands shoulder distanced apart, reaching towards the front left corner of your mat, and the gaze dropping back. Sink a little lower into your hips, keeping your feet in this warrior two position. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands to the center, wide-legged forward fold. You can bring the feet in a little closer together if they feel too splayed apart. As you inhale, tent your fingers, lift and lengthen through your spine. And as you exhale, bow down and in. Inhale, return to lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Turn your right foot back to the top of your mat. Frame it with your hands. Step your left foot to forward fold. Exhale. As you fold, inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, this time step your right foot back, pyramid pose. Find that distance. Inner thighs hug to midline, and you feel your right hip bone draw back as the left turns forward. Lift and lengthen your spine as you breathe in. Bow as you breathe out. That micro bend in the left knee is super welcome in this pose. Letting breath continue to link us to nature. Inhale, bend your left knee, hop your left foot back, find your runner's lunge. Little bit of movement, rock forward and back in your hips. Set your right knee down. Untuck your toes, firm your inner thighs, hook your thumbs, and like you're combing air with your fingers as you lift your arms up. Take a full breath in. Exhale, find that side stretch. Up and over to the left. Arms still framing the head. Inhale. Exhale, come up through center, and then side stretch towards the right. Maintain the inner thighs, hugging midline. That's stability here. Inhale. Exhale, come to center. Release your hands to the ground. Frame your foot for Arda, Hanumanasana, half splits. Long through your left leg. Flex your ankle. Draw back through your leg. Lift and lengthen with your breath in. Fold as you breathe out. Couple of breaths, grounding into this pose. Inhale, gaze forward, crawl back into your lunge leg, left knee bent, pick up your right knee, firm your thighs, and then lift shoulders up over hips, reach your arms into the sky. Take a full breath in. Exhale, open warrior two. Widen across your heart. Gaze out past your left fingertips. Strengthen into your legs, take a full breath in. Exhale, side angle, forearm to thigh. Right arm either reaching into the sky or coming up and over ear. Inhale. Stay as you exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, ground your hands. So this pose is almost a hybrid of down dog through the shoulders and warrior two in the legs. So maintain your legs in that warrior two shape as you find this diagonal reach through your torso and arms. Gaze falling back and down. Inhale. Stay, exhale. Now pivot your feet to face the side of your mat in your wide angled forward fold. And this time, turn your heels in, your toes out, bend your knees over your ankles. We'll come into this kind of grounded goddess squat. If it's accessible for you, palms can come together, your elbows can press against your inner thighs. Otherwise, your hands can just stay on the ground. Press your elbows against your inner thighs, and as you do, squeeze your inner thighs back around your elbows. Take a full breath in, take in what you need. Exhale out, offering trees what they need. Bring your hands to the tops of your thighs. Lift yourself up. Come into a little bit higher seat in goddess. So hips to knee height, shoulders coming over hips. And we'll add a little twist. So as your right shoulder drops forward, slide your left shoulder back and turn your gaze back. Inhale. Stay in the twist as you exhale. Inhale through center, exhale other way. Left shoulder will roll forward as the right draws back, gazing around the right side. Inhale, stay, exhale. Inhale, center, reach your arms into the sky. Exhale, stay. Inhale, press all the way up. Heel toe your feet in together. And you'll feel a little bit of burn in your quads after that work. And then just take a few moments here. Standing in your space, you can close your eyes, return to your breath. And return to that really basic reciprocal relationship that you have to nature. As we breathe in, we take in what we need. As we breathe out, we release what trees need. And our breath links us in reciprocal relationship to the natural world. Thank you for joining me for this practice. Another really simple way we can foster a reciprocal relationship to nature, and something you might have noticed I was doing, is when you're outside and you notice an animal or a plant, and you don't have to be able to name it, you don't have to know who it is or what it is, but just seeing it and saying hi to it, saying hi to the crow or hi to the squirrel or hi to the tree that you're connecting with is just one way of acknowledging that we have a relationship to our natural world. If you have other ideas, please share them in the comments.